I'm Joe with Gramophone, and when we're doing an installation, sometimes we really struggle to help a client who doesn't even really want a small subwoofer. Now, SVS, the booth at which we're at right now, happens to be very good with small subwoofers, but sometimes even that won't fly, and what we really need is a subwoofer solution that can give impactful bass and we can conceal it. We're here today with Nick Brown of SVS, Vice President of Marketing. Nick, how are you?
Wonderful, Joe. Good to see you.
It's always great to see you. Can you talk with us a little bit about your in-wall solution?
Yeah, I mean, you set that up really, really well. Subwoofers generally are the largest component in a system in terms of what floor space they take up. And a lot of people, you know, if it's a mixed media room or a living room, just don't have that much real estate. So we have our 3000 in-wall subwoofer here, and this is a world-class subwoofer. This is a subwoofer that lives up to the SVS pedigree here. It's got dual 9-inch drivers, both fully active, and you would run it off this amplifier. So this is a separate amplifier that you would generally put in an AV rack or in a separate component cabinet, so it would be away from the actual drive unit. But it's an 800 watt, 2,500 watts of continuous power, so this thing can really move a lot of air. It's a great solution because not only is it able to be put into new construction with the pre-install kit, but it's very easy to retrofit, which I know a lot of people aren't necessarily in a new build. They want to add the bass, but they don't want to take up the floor space. Great solution.
And for us at Gramophone, the ability to retrofit this baby is really important because, as you said, a lot of times we don't have the total flexibility of going from open walls and then sealing them. Does this also have a twin subwoofer option?
So yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. So from a single one of these amplifier units, you can actually split the wattage and you can run a dual solution. And that will give you much more even bass response throughout the listening area. So if you have a large sectional couch or a seating area that kind of covers a wider section of the room, you'll get that nice even bass throughout that entire listening area. And then with our Bluetooth control app, you can actually do all the tuning and all the calibration from the comfort of your favorite seats, which makes it a lot easier than having to go up to the amp unit where the rack is, make adjustments, sit down. It's a very convenient way to get everything tuned and sounding as good as possible.
And one of the cool things about this to me is that we can really kind of work with a number of different budgets. So twin amplifiers, twin subwoofers, single amplifier, twin subwoofers, single amplifier, single subwoofer. We have a lot of flexibility, Nick, in terms of meeting the client where they want to be in terms of their solution, but not skimping out on giving them really high quality bass. And as you said, those are capable of high excursion.
Absolutely, and it's a sealed cabinet configuration. So we've actually had people put them inside a couch. We had somebody put one in their ceiling. I don't know why, but they were a DJ and they wanted to throw parties and they wanted bass coming from overhead. So it gives you a lot of versatility in terms of where you can install it as well, because the cabinet is completely sealed, so it doesn't have to have like a retrofitted back box or something like that.
Perfect. So as we all know, the drawback sometimes to a modestly priced or physically compact small speaker is not that much bass. These kinds of solutions that you're bringing to us, Nick, are really important for us to satisfy our client desires.
Absolutely. They've been very popular, and especially at a show like CEDIA, where this is the people doing those kind of installations. It was critical for us to have a nice showcase piece here for the 3000 in-wall subwoofer.
Love it. To learn more about the 3000 subwoofer from SVS, just go to gramophone.com, where you can learn more about both SVS and all of our other high quality brands. If you haven't thus far, please like and subscribe. That helps us out a ton. Click that little bell icon so you're always notified of our upcoming content. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one.